On the road to the NFL Draft, the Scouting Combine is the biggest checkpoint. No other event has its power to elevate or sink a prospect. Everything comes down to how they test. When that cell phone rings, time stops. It's the single second that years upon years of work have been leading toward, and the conversation that follows ends one chapter of a football life while beginning another.
Ready? Cowboy 80! Let's go now! Ready? Here we go! Go! Come on! Set! Ready? Set! Ready? Hut, hut. Set! Hut. Set up! Ready? Down! Bronco, take go! Set! Hut. Ready? Ready? Let's go! Go! Here we go, set! Ready? Ready? 18 Cardinal, eh? Hut, hut. Let's go now! Hut, hut.
From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw again. They'll get this into the hands of Javon Achane. To the end zone. Javon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Mike McDaniel, his Dolphins getting ready for their next possession. And, Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
No, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases, they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot, but to some guys on that sideline, their entire career is in front of them.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 3. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is brought in. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. A pickup of 44 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big...
That one, take it in. Tyreek Hill, touchdown Miami.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
McDaniel, his Dolphins getting ready for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. He'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. Inside the 20. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So a win here for the visiting Dolphins as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason.
The dream of reaching the NFL has been realized. But within this opening chapter, there is a message for every rookie. In the NFL, nothing is given. Everything must be earned.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready?
Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. That's caught, Devon Achane. And this one does not go far. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 29.
The 29-yard line.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
First down, Dolphins.
He'll throw it yet again. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take over. Not an interception by the Ravens defensive know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
The offense headed out now for Detroit. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The offense about set to take over now, and here's their quarterback out to lead them to the line.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, middle of their teammates. But let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you can see some of those nerves slipping through.
He's trying to go deep again. That's caught at the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. To throw it on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking to the air here. Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. HM will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. After the sack, offense dealing with 3rd and goal now from the 10. Back to throw now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Intended for Jalen Waddle. Incomplete.
Dolphins are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. Play action on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. For the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Now they'll throw out of the gun. On the left side. Get some space around midfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First down, Miami.
Pass play coming here. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. 2nd and 10 now. It's a big strike to Hill. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout.
First down, Dolphins.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Alex Anzalone with the pick.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Dolphins headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this 3rd quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Complete to
I may love
Tyreek
watching a
Hill.
great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And that one falls incomplete. So a little bit of great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Got his target. It's Hill. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So before third down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Intended for Tyreek Hill. Incomplete. It's now fourth down.
The Dolphins ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Throwing from the gun here. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, second and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now from the gun. He's looking deep once again. Brought in inside the 20. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
They'll throw it again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be...
This franchise considers him a key part of its future. In its present, though, he's going to have to earn his playing time and faces an uphill battle to unseat the current starter.
We're back with the NFL on EA Sports. Still early in this one as we pick up the action here in the first quarter. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. They'll cobble together a yard there. Kevin Lloyd on the tackle. Nice run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15.
Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects with the open man downfield. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
It's a gain of 35. And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it's going to be second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Dropping back to throw. That's Hill on the slant. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
It's a gain
Offense
of
set for a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
60 by
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. Finds his back. Achan. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Good for another Miami Dolphin.
Throwing it again here. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins pull that in front further, 13-6. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Dolphins are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. There it is, touchdown Miami! The Dolphins take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. We haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Dolphins headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. They go play action on first. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
He'll throw again on second down. Connecting on the slant. There he goes again. Tyreek Hill. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His third through the air this game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his fourth first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Dolphins ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest.
On the ready. Come on. Set. Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hits it through the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. They run the counter to HN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
At the 40.
Keep throw here. That's him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
He's going to throw this one. That's for Waddle again. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's good for another Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd.
He'll throw it yet again. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. That one finds his man, likely. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That's another Dolphins. 1st down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins with a chance to boost their lead.
Okay,
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
let's go.
Gordon takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Dolphins are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well.
Ready up!
He'll throw it from his own end zone. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 20.
They look to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. When this gets close to the red zone, he is inside the 25. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play.
First and 10 at the 24.
To throw here on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. Kick it in by Hill, right side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Oh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And this victory is going to give them a nice shot of confidence as they work through the next couple of weeks and prepare for things to count coming up in Week 1.
Not every Hall of Fame career begins with a superstar debut. Many faces in Canton needed time before they got on the field. Such is how his career is destined to begin.
Set, go! Let's go now. Hey, hook.
Welcome back to Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. It's the Dolphins in possession of the football as we rejoin the action in quarter number 2. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Miami set to take over. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Washington's got it. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Now back to throw. He'll dump this off to Achan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
They'll look to throw again. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he's going to be taken down short of the 1st, right around the 15-yard line.
6 yards.
Call it a... Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's played a pretty clean 1st half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot. Maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
It's a gain of 7.
On play action, they'll throw. And that throw behind his man, he missed it, incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Tyreek Hill. Incomplete. He was defended by Marcus Jones.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
So after the disappointment in the opening week loss, Charles, this looks like really a completely different football team.
They sure do, and I think they realize we can't start 0-2. And they're determined to not let it happen by the looks of things here in the early going.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
A very solid gain of 27.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43.
60 Bison, 60 go.
They're going to look to throw. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
At the 13-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Patriots' 6-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns.
Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop.
Here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the 3rd quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your quarterback? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
That's what he's done here in this one so far. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up with it.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Keon White got in there for the sack.
That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there.
going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Complete to Washington. He'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
And Cowboys ready.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Dolphins offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane from 17 yards out. And the Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we...
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Dolphins up yet another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Steps away. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Flushed out right. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Let's go now.
Second and 13. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Dolphins are able to stretch out their lead. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one.
Ready, ready? Set, ready? Cougar 19. Set, go. Set. Hut. Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Go. Let's go. Set. Ready. Ready. 19 Tiger. 19. Hut, hut. Down. Get up. Come on. Set. Ready. Set up. Hawk 70. Hawk, set, go. Here we go. Set. Go. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Hut.